How to manually insert a keyframe in Blender in object mode. So you can insert it. Let's say I have an object here and I want to insert a keyframe actually at the, you can move this, let's move this up so that you can see. This is the timeline here. We got it from here, or when you open Blender it's there. You can also put do animations using some of these here, but I stick to timeline because this is the beginners tutorial. Okay, now I would want to put a keyframe. If you see here, this blue thing here is what helps us to move to the timeline where you want to put your keyframe. Now it starts at 0, it starts at 1 and it ends at 250, and wherever this is indicated here, so you can decide where to put your keyframe by choosing, like if I write 1 and enter, it will go to 1. You can also slide it up and down as you saw. Now here, if you select the object that you want to animate, you see that you can go to the property, object property, and then you have location, rotation and scaling, where you can do something to the object itself. Now I want this object to be at the location 0, 0, 0, but I would want the y coordinates. I want to rotate it a bit. Let's rotate it 30 degrees. So I enter. Now I think I'm good with this, so I'm going to insert a keyframe after I've updated whatever I want to insert a keyframe at position 1, at 1, so that okay, so you can do that by clicking either I on your keyboard, or you can right click and say insert keyframe. It brings you to the same place, and then I wanted to recognize the location and the rotation, so I click location and rotation. Has many options you can read and choose. So whichever you choose, this will be yellow, and it will indicate it by this diamond yellow sign here. Now I would want, when I want to move this to 40, and then when I'm at 40, what I want is that I want the object to be somewhere here. So what I will do is that, let me grab my cube and bring it somewhere here, and you see that this updated. It's not, we still don't have a keyframe, just telling us you've updated the location. I would want to actually update the let's do it on the x coordinates, the scale the object a bit. So let's scale it to 1.2. it's not really important. Now after everything, I want to insert a keyframe at 40 with these properties for this object. So I right click, or I can also write I on my keyboard. Now I wanted to recognize the location, the rotation and the scaling, so I will choose this. Now you see that it puts this here. I would also maybe try to put another time. Let's put another one just for let's put it somewhere here, and then we grab our object, again G on the keyboard, and move it somewhere here. You can also, if you are new, you can move your object by pressing this one here. And here I would want to rotate, let's rotate this to about 45 or so, the y-axis. You can rotate whatever you want. You can choose whatever you want, actually, just to show you how you can do it. Now here, now it has to be yellow, remember. So we go to I on our keyboard. We want it to recognize the location, the rotation, and the scale. So it's now done. Now if you want, this is how you can play it. If you press play, it will just continue from 80. So I'll just go back to where it started, and now we start playing what we did. So this is how you can manually insert a keyframe in Blender in object mode. I'm doing other videos. This you can where you can use this button to also insert keyframes, the auto keying, and I'm going to do another video on when we are in edit mode, how we can insert keyframes with respect to our vertices. Okay, thank you for watching. If this helped you in any way, please help me by subscribing to my channel. Thank you. Bye.